And you guys are free legal aid? Yes? Okay. So I'm pretty much majority transient. My ID has the address of my husband's apartment on it, and but I'm currently staying with a friend in Gulfport. But I am in Pinellas County, Florida. So hopefully you guys can help me. And if you can't, please steer me in the right direction so I could just, like I said, I left a probably lengthy message. Um, I apologize for that if it was repetitive or anything like that. But define domestic violence, miss. Physical domestic violence, no, not with my future ex-husband, hopefully. Or even though I was back with him for like the past week or so, and a few days ago, like, you know, I don't know if like I don't think there's a report or anything, or if there was, if the cops are called, that's fine. There was no physical abuse from no. Only emotional and mental, which I'm not sure if it matches up as much, but for me, it might be just as much detrimental as far as, comparing it to, I apologize for cursing too, and I'm from New Jersey, man, so I'm sorry. I jumped into something way, right. There was no physical domestic violence from James Robert Tate II, which is my husband, currently on paper legally. But I have been off of drugs and pills for like a few weeks now. And like when I married him, I met him in April. I married him in July. I was really messed up on drugs, and I'm not trying to play the victim, and I'm also not trying to place the blame on someone that's not me, because I am obviously over 18. I am an adult, so I can make my own decisions, apparently, allegedly. And, it was just a mistake that I made on my part, in addition to maybe him as well. So there's no assets, there's no money I'm trying to get. If there is, I don't want any of it. I just want out, and I just want to be able to, move on to the next step of my life and try and make it in a positive direction, if you know what I mean. Let me grab a piece of paper and a pen, no problem. Hang on just one second. And I don't mean to call you honey. I was a New Jersey diner waitress, so I don't mean to like disrespect you or anything like that. And I'm Italian too, so I apologize for any cursing or any other BS that I might say on the phone. But I'm gonna locate a pen and a pencil and a friggin' notepad to write this all down on, because it is important to me. Like, if I really did get married one day, I would hopefully have my father give me away at the aisle to whoever I married, and not just in a stupid courthouse. And I know that might be irrelevant, but and I really did go back for a week last week, and I tried to make it work so hard, man. And it's like, I don't know what more I can do. If maybe it's me, maybe it's him, maybe we're just not a good match for each other. But I need a paper and a pencil. Paper. I know I definitely have pens. I have plenty of pens.
Look at this right here. Will that work? A little Post-it real quick.
All right. Well, if the Post-it doesn't work, I will ask you for another one. Okay, miss. Hang on 1 second more until I can get a pen and write down. Are you giving me a number? Are you giving me like another agency to call?
Use that, babe.
Okay, and like I hate to give you like too much information or whatever, but like I'm currently not enrolled because I'm not in school, unfortunately, right now this semester. But if there's any like other avenues I can go down. Sorry, I'm sharpening a pencil.
One of them got to
Yeah,
work.
I mean, I know my mother and my father are divorced right now, but they were married for years and years and years. So I'm not sure what the difference is between, I'm from New Jersey, like I said, born and raised. I don't know what the laws are different versus, like, I'm not trying to get anything out of this person. Like, that wasn't my angle. Like, or else I would be, I hate to be brutally honest, but I'd be with some really rich old person in Bel Air Bluffs when I'm trying to bounce around from couch surfing from place to place to place. So I just want out. I just want to be free. I'm not locked up behind bars. So, if I could just, I don't know how the name changes work because I did, in fact, go to like the Social Security office, get my Social Security, not the number change, but just my name on my Social Security card. Okay. And how does that work? Like a hyphen? Do I keep the hyphen in my maiden name plus my married name? Or like is that up to me? Or do I just need to call the next person that you're going to tell me to call? I mean, I don't mind. I really don't, but I'm not trying to. He's told me don't. Right, exactly, exactly. He was like, don't disgrace my family name and put your married name on food stamps. When I went back and tried to make it work this past week, I'm not trying to throw him under the bus, or not that this is gonna get anybody in trouble or anything, but like I used my food stamps to buy him a couple steaks, like probably in all like about $50 when food stamps are like less than they were before, about 100 and something dollars, which I've never been on food stamps down here until this month. So I'm not trying to, like I said, I just wanted to make it easy as for my own self as possible. I don't have any family down here, miss, and I just want to try to like restart my life, get back into school. I'm 23 years old. I'll be 24 in December. I came down here to get off of drugs from New Jersey. I got raped at my sober living, which I kind of fell back a couple steps, which I would, I wish it was not like this right now, but I'm sorry. I have a pen, a pencil, and a paper right now. I'm sorry for rambling. I really am. But I'm also, by the way, like, in case you're fixing to bake rack me after this call, like, I am in Suncoast in the trauma program, which I am indigent. I don't have any health care right now, but they say that I qualify for the trauma program, so I am going to see someone weekly, to just talk to them about everything that's going on. So I don't mean to alarm you with my words or anything like that. I just want out of the situation, and I don't want anything out of the person that I married on a whim, But I thought it was going to maybe potentially make my life better. And, I'm not going to say it made it worse or better, but like, I want to try and make it better for my own self, like on my own, before I go with someone else and do that, Okay, so I got a pen and a pencil and a paper. 582 7480. And what is that the number for? Community law program.
That's it.
Yeah, I know, it's like an emergency, like if I don't have anybody or anywhere to stay tonight or blah blah blah. I've heard of that. I mean, like, I was in SPC last year. I was enrolled as a student in SPC last year, so they totally gave me like a whole, list of, the 211 and what they might be able to help me with, because I was very honest with my teachers. But once you move up the ladder from your teachers to administration to federal to student or financial aid, it kind of, you just become a number if you go more and more up the ladder. So, and there is a certain ethics policy where teachers can't say, hey, I know that you're living out of your car. Last year that I don't have a car right now, but I was very honest with my teacher. So I don't mean to like go on a tangent or anything again, but they totally gave me that number, and thank you for like, reminding me just in case if I'm ever in a lot of trouble or whatever. Hopefully that might even work off a payphone if I ever find one, because that's 2013. But 211. So I know that I have a couple numbers also from Suncoast when I was just there the other, not the other day, but the other, about a week or two ago. And they, gave me even a couple of names of, women's homeless shelters, like all women's, no co-ed. I don't need any more drama or BS, if you will. And I just want to get my own self right so I could be okay enough to the point where I don't feel like a victim anymore and I don't play the victim anymore, to where I feel like I don't need to be rescued, or I don't feel like people need to rescue me and that's the only reason why they want me in their life. Does that make any sense? Okay. And what was your name, Miss? Adriana or Adriana?
Adriana.
It depends on the accent, right? Or the dialect. Adriana. Okay, I'm not like, gonna use it against it. I just want to make sure I know who I'm talking to. And I'm like, hey, I just, got your number from Adriana from, what was this number that, what was it? Was not financially.
It's legal aid.
Legal aid. That's okay, honey. I'm okay. I don't mean to call you honey, but I was a diner in New Jersey, so. Okay, so call that number, 727-582-7480.
Ask her,
And that's community law, you said, right?
Stacy, ask her if you happen to have some money. And you just
If I happen to have any
what
money,
would it cost? Like,
how?
just, yeah. I heard
I'm
somebody-
pretty much indigent, miss. I mean, like I said before, like, I really don't have any family down here. I really don't have anyone I can call to get, wired or to pay for any kind of legal aid.
It's not
Nor
that
do I have a
expensive.
husband that I'm trying to divorce that has too much that I'm trying to get from him. I just want to be out of the situation in the relationship, because I guess I definitely jumped into it way more than a stupid boyfriend, or maybe even getting like, engaged or something. But when you get married legally on paper, it's like way harder, I guess, to get divorced than it is to just walk into the courthouse, and just sign some papers and have somebody marry you when no one else is present, not even your family or whatever. So, I'm sorry to give you too much information, but I'm just being honest, man, I'm sorry to call you man, because I know you're a girl.
It's okay. I love you.
But what would you prefer, Adriana or Adriana? Which one does your family call you? Not that I'm going to call you back or maybe even ever talk to you again. But I like to address people, like, formally as much as possible, as much as I could, Adriana, okay. So should I call that number that you just gave me right now? Okay, because it's 3:34 p.m. on Tuesday, October 29th. And, if I call them right after you, I can just be like, Adriana, blah, 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 from Community Law Program gave me this phone number. And they... Okay, I won't use your name, honey, if you don't want me to. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I definitely left a probably lengthy voicemail earlier, but thank you so much for getting me back, or getting back to me in a timely fashion. I really appreciate it, because I'm just trying to, make it everything right, and I can get a job and hopefully never have to depend on anyone else again unless I want to, or unless we're actually married in the eyes of my family and God and blah, 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 blah. I'm not trying to bring my family or religion into it, but, I never thought that I was going to get really high one day on drugs a few months ago and marry someone on a whim. I just want out, man. I'm not trying to get anything out of it because he's 27. He's not an old, rich person. He's just someone else that might have been in the same situation that I was at the time. And, I don't know. I just want out. I'm sorry if I gave you way too much information, but I feel like, God forbid anything ever happened to me, if I was as honest with you as no one else ever was or had the balls to do, then shit, maybe you can have a cool story to tell someone in a non-fictional, novel that you might write one day, or maybe I'll write. I feel like, oh, okay, let me stop, but. Like I'm just trying to be way more honest with you than hopefully you've ever heard anyone else, maybe. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Adriana. And I will call that number you gave me. I have the 211, in my head, definitely. But it's almost like 911, but it's like 211. It's like if you want to call 211 before you call 911, then you might as well call 211, see if they can help you first, right? Okay. Well, thank you so much, and I really appreciate it, Adriana. Have a good day, and I have the number that you gave me. The number you called me off of was 727-821-0726. Is that like, what number is that?
That's the first one you called.
What number is that? That's Gulfport Legal? Oh, Gulf Coast.
That's what it was.
And then you guys just kind of like almost over the phone refer me to someone else to call almost, or? Okay, so you kind of almost screened me to see what the best, avenue for me to go down was almost. Okay, well, Adriana, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I'm sorry if I'm rambling or sound stupid on the phone, but I'm just a bit lost and a bit displaced, and I just want to get out of this and get on with my life and try to stay alive for my next birthday, Because, I really don't want to do anything detrimental to me. I'm just trying to be on the positive track, or else I wouldn't be calling you guys,
Are on the positive track, baby. You're definitely on the positive.
Okay, Adriana, thank you so much, and I hope you have a great night and a great day. Drive safe if you're driving, and I will call that number you gave me, and I have 211 in my head and in my phone as well, okay? Okay, thank you so much. Have a good one. Okay, bye.
What's the scoop, baby? What'd they say? Good news, bad news?
They told me to call another number, which is community law.
Make sure you. Okay, I'm listening.
I'll call, or should I not call him right now because I sound stupid? Do I sound stupid?
No, you don't sound stupid. You just sound concerned. You sound happy that you're trying to get out of this. And you're
I'm not that drunk, man.
Concerned. No, I didn't say you're drunk.
No, I know you didn't, but I'm just telling you, I'm not that drunk to where I can't enunciate my own words.
No, you're good. Listen, but make sure you ask them. Say, just tell them you heard from a friend that she got it through legal services. That's why you called it with one of your friends, ex friends, or just friends. Because I think she only paid $50, but it was so long ago she don't remember. She told me she didn't really pay nothing, but she went through legal service to do it.
This shit is all recorded too.
If you need $50, I'll pay for it to get done.
Well, if I need $50, I'm sure I could fucking have enough panhandling money in my fucking blood. Not that I've ever done that shit.
If I pay for it, then it's done like that.
Yeah, I just wanted to be over, man.
Alright.
It's not like you can just break up with a fucking stupid boy.
Finish your,
oh, fuck. What does she want me to do? Let me do this.
This, you know what? We could throw all this fucking shit in the closet, dear. Take a break.
Deer, like,
be done for the day.
Bambi, or like deer, like, oh dear.
I love you. Okay, you've done a fucking tremendous job today. All right, it's over. All right, take a break. It's done. We can finish the rest tomorrow. Okay.
And this shit was all fucking recorded.
How was it?
So fuck everyone. I'm not trying to do shit. I'm just trying to get out of some bullshit that I got myself into, man.
So
fuck.
I'm gonna start putting some of this. I'm gonna put this stuff in here, to work on it tomorrow. Okay? I want you to relax.
Mañana es un día al otro. It's another day. Tomorrow's another day.
Exactly. You've done fucking great today. We both